Hey, shalom. It's just an absolutely gorgeous first day here at Shofar Mountain. And we had a work day. We got ready for Passover. And afterwards, some of us went out to eat. And then when we came back, I was kind of motivated. So I was going to go work on the duck house. But then I thought I could use some more of the exterior boards, which are like 1x3, 1x4s. And I wanted to go back to the trash pile and find out if there were any more. And so I took a little ride up there on our ATV. There were no more of those boards. And I think that the workers there probably were tearing apart pallets. And that's where they got those boards from. But there were other things there. So I texted Pastor and I said, hey, there's some good stuff up here. And he said, well, let's take the truck up and let's do a quick scavenge. We have permission from the owner, so I want you to know we're not just running around to, construction sites and stealing stuff. We know him personally, and he gave us permission to go through his trash pile. So I just wanted to show you some of the stuff that I got today with Pastor. So right here we got pallets. One of them says property of Coca-Cola, but it was in their trash pile, so I'm assuming they bought it and weren't going to reuse it. Anyway, we got about 6 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pallets, and we plan on using them most of the, probably with our human manure composting, but I don't know. Sometimes Pastor has plans for them. And then in the bed of the truck, there are some of these, I think they're 8x8s or 6x6 chunks. Probably cut off of the joists or something in the chicken houses, but they have piles of those. So we got some of those, some sort of cable. I'm not sure again what they use them for there. And then I got a 1x, or maybe, yeah, I think this is a 1x1 or 2x2. I might be using that at the duck house. Then a few various and sundry 2x4s of different lengths. Most of them are like 4 foot or 6 foot. They're not usually 8 foot. We got lots of metal panels. Some of them are red, and then some are just the steel color. Going to be going on to some of our projects. I like using these around wood stoves on the walls to make the walls less flammable. Then a big old, probably 10 by 2x6 or maybe even 12 by 2x6. That's for the avocadage for when you first enter it. Some insulating paper. They call it Tyvek, I think, for one of Pastor's projects. And then a bucket. This one may be empty, but sometimes they have 5-gallon buckets of things like ring shank nails up there and screws. And then there's this, some kind of fencing, wiring, some sort of wire frame. I don't know what that's used for either, but for a farm, bits of wire and fencing are always useful. You don't know who you want to keep in or keep out of pastures, of cages, all kinds of stuff. So that is the majority of the haul today. It probably took no more than a half hour to scout it out and then start putting it in here. It is sort of the end of a long day, so we didn't want to get more than this, and we'll be unloading that later. But there is, for us, a lot more of this stuff up there available. And so as long as we have permission to go up there and get it, I like going up there and then give us options for our projects and stuff that doesn't cost much to build them with. So that's what I did this first day afternoon, and I am going to do one of those videos from the pole very soon. I've been waiting on something for one of those videos about Torah, but the next one I plan on working on has to do with making the transition from the business world to living a life of faith. So I hope to get that out soon. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you had a really, really fantastic day. Bless you. Shalom.